Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today, it's Sunday, which means that it is a Busamen Gachi
Busamen.
fighter day. As always, I am one of your hosts, Colin. I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? How's everybody going? Dude, like, they really bait us every single time they introduce a new female lead in this character in this goddamn show, man. We thought the whole entire time that it was the false accuser.
Nope.
Rhea was the false accuser.
Nope. Not the case at all. And her name is Leah, with an L. Fun fact for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Do you not read the subtitles?
Dude, my subtitles were Rhea. R-I-A. I'm like, alright.
Yeah, it's Leah.
Okay, so it's Leah. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if yours is on a interesting streaming service. Weird.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
No, just we use different streaming services.
Yeah. With
That's it, man.
different translations. And I would like to clarify, I called it that it wouldn't be the accuser because they're doing it too often. They're doing it too many times. This is like, hey, Naofumi gets a new slave. Will it be the princess or queen of a new fucking area? Probably. It's the same thing. They're baiting us too hard.
I suppose, but yeah, we learn that she's actually Shigeru's like kohai or something, someone who used to work under him.
Yeah, she was
right?
she's like, in my translations at least, it was like a girl of the night or something. And my understanding is she was more or less a call girl, I assume, and Shigeru and his company would bring her out and basically teach the people about conversation, and she learned from that. And then Shigeru also gave her a book or something, and she studied it, and in the book on the last page it had the writing saying, hey, smile, like, I'll be there to make you happy, don't forget, type idea. So another person from Shigeru's past just shows up in this world, happenstake, and really cared about Shigeru in the past life. She refers to him as Mr. Y in the story. But,
everyone refers to him as Mr. Y, man.
Yeah, I wonder if that's just like our version of like Mr. Smith. You don't know somebody, it's Mr. Smith.
Something like that.
Right?
Something like that. But like when she was like telling Seika her special notes, I was like, this is kind of confusing. I don't really like get what her actual powers are.
I think she's just seductive, like sultry,
like she'll
seductive.
She'll fool like deceivers, or like, I guess she's like against like evil people, I suppose.
I don't know, because like it was something about, oh, I will like seduce this person, I am bewitching, whatever it is. So I assume she's just like almost a succubus type special power. Do you know what I mean? Like, she can just get information out. But
in a good way, I suppose.
Yeah, I think she uses the powers for good now, or like hopefully does, because even Shigeru was like, oh, I didn't recognize her because she looks so different now. Then
and then like after like she does her whole like interview with Seika and Shigeru, like they basically him and Rizu follow her, and they like go to like the sketchy ass like Stonehenge place, right?
Okay, yeah. And there's like a child there, like by herself, just a lost little child.
Yeah. And then basically what happens is that child borrowed like 100 Rira from this goddamn bounty hunter guy who's on the bounty list, and she's like, I couldn't pay back the 100, so now I owe 10,000. Like, bro, what that's a little excessive, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder how long she's been racking that interest up for, but
probably like a week or something.
Yeah, it's just, it was yesterday. Like, I don't know. It's basically since a company got set up, Vizbridge, they're now working with the government, and they have a bounty list as all the criminals, and the group is kind of saying like, oh, if we follow some of these criminals, some of them, or they might lead us to some of Organ and Spirit. So when they see this person show up and is basically a loan shark, he has the Organ Spear patch like on his belt, and they like clock that, they recognize that. But then Leah steps in and was like, I'm gonna buy this child. And I was like, this feels like saving,
so sketchy.
yeah, saving people from slavery by enslaving them. But like, it's fine, I guess. It's better than this guy probably killing this child. So okay.
Yeah. She buys a child and she uses like this like spell on her that like says like you cannot like off yourself on your own terms or something. So
Yeah.
it's like, huh?
I mean,
That's like a kind of useful skill to have. Like if you have like a suicide mission,
mhm.
boom, use a skill.
It's
That
a
person.
Gios, right? It's just Gios.
Yeah.
that little child will be Suzaku. So
Yeah, but turns out that there's another child
Mhm.
that like was had to pay back money and she was gonna buy them, but then the child took on like a super dangerous quest and just like passed away on it. So you can see that Leah was a little bit like like shocked by that, but she kind of hit her face.
Yeah.
But she goes back to her whole inn, and you see her crying. So that kind of like lets Shigeru and Rizu know that like she's got like ethics, morality,
yeah.
She's kind of a good person, even though she's somewhat connected to Ordnung Spear.
Yeah, she's a bit sketchy, but seems all right at least.
Like
But
has a good heart.
yeah, exactly. And while they were there, Rizu also looked at that loan shark's fucking special notes, and it just said, money is the most important thing in the world. Everything else doesn't matter. I was like, dude, this guy's hardcore. He would do well in our world.
Yeah, and then also said like, I don't believe in any god. So it's like Shigeru is like, would that work against me? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, actually, that
I was
is
like-
an interesting point.
Yeah, I was like, does that mean like Shigeru's powers wouldn't be effective against him? But then again, he's got the base stats of a trillion, so it doesn't really matter, right?
That's what I would assume, but I don't know. We'll see that fight, I'm sure, in the coming episodes. But I don't know. Until then, we kind of have those kids, and the medicine that she borrowed money for, the 100 Riro, was for her sick brother. Rizu just brings them into the company and gives them some tea, walks them home later, whatever it is. And then that's kind of the end of that for a while, because the next day we have a parade through the town for whatever reason. And lo and behold, during the whole thing, fucking Karina shows up and absolutely dogs on Seika's throwing darts ability.
Yeah. But she's been like tailing them the whole time, and it's just been Shigeru and Seika just chilling at the parade. Dude, everyone's so mean. They're like, "Oh, a monster," and then clears away. It happened like so many times this episode.
Yeah, even Leah, when she met him, was like, "Oh, it's weird a company keeps a monster here." It's like, the fuck, dude.
But basically, Karina starts talking to Seika. I guess she's trying to like, I wouldn't say seduce her, but trying to like coerce her into like becoming friends with her.
Mhm.
But, like, Seika's like doing a lot better now, where like she would just instantly say like, yeah, let's be friends, but like now she's actually like, let's exchange names, I don't really know you, let's get to know each other first and everything.
Mhm.
And they're watching the parade, and like Karina's like going on this like weird ass tangent, like like my special notes are like, I'm trying to see God. God could be anybody, like could be someone who like suppresses their lust, or like me, or like a girl who suppresses their lust and sleep. I was like, oh my god, no wonder she's so strong.
Yeah. She never actually outs Shigeru, but she's like, yeah, there's two almighty gods. One man suppresses sex, one woman suppresses sex and sleep. And Shigeru the whole time is sweating. He's just like,
Yeah.
oh, what are you gonna tell her? What do you do?
Like,
Not fucking say this.
She could like literally just like kill everybody
Yeah.
in the vicinity within half a second, less than that.
I mean, she could also just out Shigeru and then just
She's a walking nuke.
it's pooched. But
But then again, outing him doesn't. I don't think that would really change much, will it?
yeah, I mean, they'll look at him differently, I guess, because he has all the powers. He's meant to guide them, not, like pave the path, I guess.
That's true. So I kind of makes sense of Karina why she always wears that eye mask. Probably because she's freaking tired all the time.
She's
Can't
just
sleep,
got
man.
crow's feet that she just doesn't
Because the
want to
thing
see.
is, like, if you can't sleep, you're like, that's so bad. But then again, like in this new world, she could just heal herself. So like,
Yeah, like the guy who was eating shit.
yeah, to keep his uric acid levels in check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they go to the hamburger place, and she's like, because she knows, like, because there's such a gap in our abilities, I want to give you a weakness, Shigeru. Like, I think it's like, if I kiss my beloved, like, I'll melt away and disappear.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's exactly that. And then she basically hits him with the "make me fall in love with you." And I was like, dude, even if that happens and he kisses you, he's gonna take like 300 million damage or whatever.
That's fine. Like, he'll just take damage, but she'll be gone. But like, then again, I'm calling it. Karina is the false accuser.
Oh god, dude.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Afterwards, after all that jazzes happens, she actually just disappears.
Yeah.
Just like, nothing personal, kid. Just goes away. Then the next scene shows Seiji and Kato, and I think the old guy. They're just discussing who to hire for their company. And they go on the topic of Leah, right? So, like, she's a little sketchy, but like, Rizu like showed that like she cried for that slave girl, and like that really like touched Seiji's heart. And he goes on this like a spiel, well, like, she can cry for others, so that means she's a good person.
Yeah, and Rizu's special notes also activate around like evil or something. Like she turns into like the Punisher of evil. So because she doesn't react around Leah, it kind of like shows that at least she's not truly evil. Like she's actually able to be saved, if not already good. So they kind of look at that and they're like, all right, that's fine. She can be accepted into VizCorp. And she was actually just coming in to hand in her not resignation, but like cancel her application,
like withdraw her application to the company.
Yeah, because she actually talked about her relationship with Shigeru in the past, Mr. Y, and like we kind of got a little bit more of that back and forth about his past accuser, and I think he was talking with Rizu about it, but
like she understands that, like she knows he's innocent, and like that kind of like made you like kind of tear up, I guess, and say like thank you.
Yeah, because like she looked into Shigeru because of her brother's relationship with him in the past, and she believed Shigeru. She saw that I think they said like a high school girl had like a history of false accusations, and a lot of people had evidence that like they didn't actually do the molesting, like all those things. But then I think it was Leah that said in her past she was so upset over this accuser towards Shigeru because Shigeru was like her mentor that she I don't know if they said killed, but I would assume killed her.
Yeah. What happened was she basically found her, stabbed her with a knife. Never explicitly said killed.
No.
So, and then I guess she was so distraught over that, like, I committed such a sin, she's gonna end her life. But then I guess she typed in everything in the blue screen thing, and then boom, there she is now in the isekai world. So like, because that false accuser isn't done, like, outright said that she's done, she's Karina.
Yeah, I mean,
I swear to God, this is my last chance. It's my last chance.
She could be, and like, as we said, like it never said killed. All Leah said is that like I have committed an unforgivable crime. What that means, I don't know. It's shit. Like it could be anything, right? But lo and behold, Leah says, I'm withdrawing my application because I've committed this crime in my past life. I can't be good. And they've actually accepted her, and that's great. And as all this is happening, the brother from this girl that was borrowing the money from the loan shark runs into the company and basically says, oh my God, I need help. And that's it. that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, I think we have only 2 more episodes, so this has got to be nearing the final arc. Like I guess Leah will be the final arc, and I guess they might have like a conflict with Karina too.
I don't know. I feel like Lone Shark is gonna be next episode, and then it will be cliffhanger with Karina, maybe 2 episodes. That would be my assumption.
Yeah.
But
overall, kind of similar to last episode, where it's kind of more of a setup episode. Nothing real much happened.
no, not too much happened. We just got a new character and more of her backstory, which is nice. I mean, that's good. We're gathering the ensemble. So Other than that, let us know what you thought of the episode down below in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, check out all the other series that we're recapping almost every single day of the week in the podcast that comes out weekly. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.